Hello, second grade. You have been doing such a great job with learning your phonograms and practicing your beautiful handwriting and practice reading and writing those nonsense words. But after I finished filming the videos for today, Thursday, and I went home and I thought, oh great, we're all ready for the assessment tomorrow. And then I realized there's one thing we'll want to practice before I quiz you on it. So you get an extra session today, which is great, more times to practice. So we're going to write some more nonsense words, but so far all the nonsense words we've been writing have only had 3 letters in them, right? And so you can make nonsense words with 4 and 5 different letters. So we're going to try doing some of that right now. All right. So our first nonsense word, and remember, we want to, let's see, I'll make sure I say it really carefully, but there might be some that have more than just the 3 letters. So our first nonsense word is dram. What's the word, class? Good, dram. And I always want you to say it so I know if we were in person, that would let me know that you heard it right and would let me correct it if you had misheard it. Dram. So what sounds do we hear in the word dram? Okay, I hope what you said was d, r, a, m. Right, so to write this 4-letter nonsense word, we're going to write what? Good, d, r, a, m. So write those sounds and say them while you write them. All right, make sure you're using your most beautiful handwriting. All right, tell me what I need to write to spell dram. Good, and where does my d start? Good, it's a clock letter. I start over, space just below the dotted line, touch 2 on the clock. D. What's next? Good. R, a. Good, and m. All right, so this is, make sure your word looks like mine. And now let's say the sounds and put them together. Excellent, so it's d, r, a, m. And we can put that together to say dram. All right, the next word is glub. What's the word? Good, glub. And what sounds do you hear in the word glub? Good, it's g, l, b. Right, one more time, what is it? Good, g, l, b. Write those sounds, say them while you write them. Before you do that, make sure you're leaving a clock space between your words. All right, now write those sounds and say them while you write them. All right, class, what do I need to write to spell glove? Good, g. Remember that's a clock stroke letter. What's next? Good, that's a tall line letter. Short line letter. Good, and make sure the is a tall line letter, so we're gonna start it close to our last letter. All right, make sure your glove looks like mine. Now let's say the sounds and put them together. Excellent. All right, the next word is film. Film. I know that one's kind of funny. What is it? Good, film. So what sounds do you hear in the word film? Good. You said I, O, N. One more time. What are we going to write to spell film? I, O, N. Good. Write those sounds and say them while you write them. All right, tell me what I need to write to spell film. Good. Make sure yours looks like mine. You know what to do if it doesn't. Pause the video, make it look like mine, and we always say the sounds while we write them. All right, this is great. We'll do just a couple more. Our next nonsense word is vast. Vast. What is it? Good. Now, what sounds do we hear in the word vast? Good. It's v, a, s, t. All right, one more time. What are you going to write to spell vast? Good. V, a, s, t. Write those sounds. Say them while you write them. All right, class, what sounds do we hear in the word vast? Or tell me, sorry, what do I need to write to spell vast? Good. Leave a clock space. Good. Aw. Good. And t. All right, make sure yours looks like mine. Right. Now let's say the sounds and put them together. Good. It's v, a, s, t, vast. Excellent. Let's do one more. This one's going to be a fun challenge because this one actually has more than 4 sounds in it. All right. The word is clemb. I know that one's weird. Clemb. All right. What sounds do we hear in the word clemb? Good. It's k, l, e, m, b. All right, one more time. What are you going to write to spell clemb? Good. Now that one's tricky. It's 5, but I know we can do it. We're in 2nd grade. All right, so write those sounds and say them while you write them. One more time. Let's just remind ourselves what we're going to write. Good. K, l, e, m, b. Good job. Write those sounds. Say them while you write them. All right, class, what do I need to write to spell clemb? Good. Now, if you were at our school last year, you know that unless the teacher tells you to use something else for k, then we usually use our ks, or we always use it unless the teacher says to use something different. If you use line letter k, that's all right, but if I want you to use that in a spelling word, I'll tell you, use line letter k. All right, so what's next? Good. O. All right, make sure yours looks like mine. All right, let's say our sounds and then put them together. All right, excellent job, class. I just wanted to make sure that we practiced reading and writing some nonsense words that had more than 3 letters. And you are now going to be all set for your quiz tomorrow.